Nashville, Tennessee, Music City, USA, and home to the Commodores of Vanderbilt, who hope today they will hit all of the right notes. And the Commodores will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So UCF's offense will have the football first. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before. And that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Wide receiver going in motion. Brown will throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets away from one. Finds some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The Knights trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Grab behind the line. It's Nixon. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Going to look downfield again. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
The Knights come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
And that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that 3rd and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Commodores offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Leaves it with the back. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another guy. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Commodores with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Rides to the back. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Just a short pass to the tight end. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. And the Commodores have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Hoskins. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 2nd and short now after that completion. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen. Man, and you see those sticks, and you're like, dude, 3rd and short, I just got to fall forward and get the first down, Palmer, but the defense comes up big and gets the stop.
So on offense, don't overthink this one. 4th and inches, just line up something easy you know you can execute in your sleep and go keep this drive going.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. And you saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense.
There he goes. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Brown wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle, it's Nixon. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. So you think quarterbacks are all about glory. How about taking that shot and getting rid of it just in time?
He did a great job hanging in there, being tough, and more importantly, I think, as a quarterback surveying the field, looking downfield, nothing open.
Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Sherrill. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Commodores really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive away.
Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
On the ground, it's Newberry. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And
time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dumb.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So they'll send out the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Michigan State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. Sparty has picked himself up off the canvas before, and this group is capable of it again today. They're trailing by 11 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of it.
Turning it on! He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful...
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Knights! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to pass, it's Pavia. With the catch, it's Richardson. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Finds his tight end. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
The Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
My job as offensive coordinator is to find my guys, find my playmakers, find my guys that can win one-on-one when they get an opportunity, and that I can get them the ball and they can make something happen. He's one of those guys, and that's why I'm going to continue to force feed him.
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And that'll tie things up as we head toward halftime.
And this This guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Brown will throw it. He's going to fire deep. Makes the catch on the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Going right to work up top. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking downfield very late in the half. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete downfield. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Commodores can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Pavia. Fires to the big fella. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Now from inside the red zone. Bringing the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows what could have happened for the offense.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength to the left. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at First Bank Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Knights will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
The Commodores have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Commodores just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Richardson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Commodores are rolling down the field. Wants to throw. It's Pavia. Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the pass?
Touchdown, Vanderbilt! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. The Knights can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try to get outside. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. Got his man on the right. What a nice connection. Knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Got it set up on the outside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
Makes the grab. And he was straining for the goal line, but the defense stopped him short.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
On the ground. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UCF! Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And
forget the kick. He's going to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, Dave. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Using his legs, it's Alexander. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
The QB sneak has been around for 4,000 years. Obviously some exaggeration, but so hard to stop. Quarterback gets it, starts to burrow behind that offensive line, and now you got the push behind with these guys. It's almost impossible to stop.
To the air, it's Pavia. Got his man on the right. Still on his feet at the 45. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And the Commodores look to keep this drive humming. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vandy.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
UCF 12.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Farmer. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, they're after him. Connection to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. Quarterback may change this route. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. That's caught. It's Burke. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw the one-on-one matchup to take it.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. There he goes. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Commodores. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this two-game slide. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Michigan State is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Kirk Cousins had a hand in getting this quarterback to East Lansing. So if he thinks the magic is there. Who am I to disagree? They're trailing by 9 to Nebraska.
The lone back's got it.
Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught behind the line. It's Charles. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Brown wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown Doors. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here. Late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job. Not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You think that should do it now to get the win.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They'll run the toss. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Knights racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. He'll keep it himself. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Knights have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. And they turn it into a defensive score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And the returner will be brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout, UCF.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, running back gets to give. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.